platforms that will be watching this tonight. We invite you and thank you for joining us on a lovely Tuesday evening. It's certainly lovely here in North Carolina. I hope it is wherever you may be joining us tonight. It's really
Well,
cool.
it's a little chilly here, Edwin. I'm going to
A
tell you
little
right
chilly
now.
in Texas.
For
Yeah,
for a Texas boy, it's a little it's a
yeah,
little
yeah.
chilly, but
Well,
we're
did you
okay.
guys ever get those snowflakes they were promising, or did that pass you by?
Yeah, I got to send you some pictures, bro. It was awesome. We had like almost 3 inches on Sunday, which was at 33 degrees. So it stuck on the grass, and we were able to make a big old snowman, had some good snowball fights. But then it was gone just like that. So
Yeah. Well, that's the best kind, man. Really, if you think about it, it's the best kind.
that's what I agree. We had a ton of fun.
Well, listen, guys, thank you. This is a special week for LFI and Shuffle. We're really excited about having you on with us tonight on a Tuesday evening, wherever you may be joining us. I know there are a variety of different platforms. Some of you are watching us via Zoom and YouTube and a variety of different things, and which is really cool. We're not going to take a lot of time today, but we want to be very efficient with the time because, when you think about it, our greatest asset really is our time and our health and our energy. And then everything else kind of connects from that. And tonight we want to be very efficient, but we want you to discover Shuffle as we have discovered Shuffle. And not so much what it will do for us, but most importantly, what it will do for you in your business. So someone invited you to join tonight. It may be the very first time you've heard about Shuffle, or you may be someone who's visited several times. Wherever you fall in the spectrum, we're going to take a few minutes and we're going to talk about the solution that is Shuffle. And when you think about that, I'm Edwin Britt. I'm coming to you from Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm honored to be partnered with Guy and ER and Michael Ray Newman. Together, we're working to build out Shuffle. And we'll talk more about that and each individual's role in that. But most importantly, these next few minutes are about you. And when you think about an entrepreneur, someone who's running a business, if you're on here tonight, you may be doing that. And even if you don't own the business, to some degree, you're probably running your business. So those would be examples of real estate agents, loan officers, people that have small businesses. If you need to influence others and be able to control your narrative, it's become a challenge. One of the reasons is because there's so many options. And with all these options, and we're trying to accomplish so much, what we tend to do is invest a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. And then it becomes sort of chaotic about how do we manage all that, whether it's lead generation or CRM or our marketing or our promotion. I want to introduce you to a gentleman who owns and operates 5 businesses simultaneously. He discovered something, and he is a serial entrepreneur. He's a multimillionaire, and yet he believes that this solution has been the most turnkey solution that he has experienced and he has implemented in the last 12 months. I know our slide went away, I guess, or we're coming back up hopefully here in just a second. I can continue to ad lib, so you just keep working on the slide technology. That's the wonderful thing. Hey, listen, anytime we have a little technical issue, here's what I want you to remember. You are sitting in the comfort of your home, connecting with like-minded business owners all around the world in real time. So let's keep it in perspective, right? But Michael Ray Newman, Michael, you own and operate 5 businesses. I happen to be your business partner in 2 of those ventures. I know how hard you work, how intentional you are, but at the end of the day, as well-rounded as you are, you have to have efficiency in order to run 5 businesses simultaneously. There's people tonight who are probably just running 1, but yet you feel that you and every business owner and every entrepreneur in America absolutely must own Shuffle. Tell us why.
And I want to tell you right now, Edwin, I'm very humbled that you say that, and you're exactly right. I've got my fingers in a lot of different things. Today I was out doing the construction thing, and then I'm out feeding some horses, and I'm hustling in here because this is how impactful this product that I'm going to tell you about tonight has been specifically in just my construction industry. But everything that we've done, here's what happens as a solopreneur and a direct salesperson trying to build a team, build a business, whatever you're trying to do. This is what happens as a solopreneur. What we do, Edwin, is we sweep the floor and we sign the checks. I've said this 100 times, maybe 1,000. You've heard me say over the last 5 years, thousands in North America. But what we do is reach out. Okay, I can't hire somebody. That's not in the FTE. I do not have a full-time employee that I can bring on, but I can go get technology. I can get somebody to help me with the business. So I reach over here and I get somebody to do my web design. And then I need somebody that that I can do some lead capture and get warm leads in. And then how do I connect with them? Who's my CRM? Who's my virtual assistant? And what I found was it was different platforms. I was spending $80 here, $20 here, 170 here. And then I had to get a web developer, which was a lot of money. I was spending over $1,000 a month on all these platforms. And you kind of said that earlier, E, is that so I get those things and I forget about those little services that I have. In this construction industry alone, I was spending over $1,000 a month in different platforms, and I'd forgotten about them because when I get my good customers in, then I want to take care of my customers. I forget about continue to bring customers in. So I needed something and put it on one platform. And when I found Shuffle, I just want to tell you guys tonight my little Shuffle story. And what we want to do tonight is share this product with you for a couple of minutes, and hopefully you'll get into that product, and then we'll move on from that. But and we have another kind of a different perspective we want to turn into. But as Shuffle as a product, Kathy Inman said to me, she showed me a product on my phone, on her phone. And I said, oh, I love that. I want that. And she goes, oh, this product that she was showing me. And I was like, no. I want that technology. How can I get that? That's what Shuffle is. That's what it is. And at first glance, Edwin, I want you to jump in here. Shuffle is like a digital business card. I think and what it does and what Shuffle did for me initially was let me have a digital business card, because I got so many. Every time we speak, we get all these cards from all these people. They want to hear this. They want to touch us. They want to get hold of these things. And I would stick them in the inside pocket of my jacket, or I'd put them in my back pocket of my britches. And guess what? They'd wind up at the dry cleaners a lot of times. Shuffle was a digital business card that somebody could send me through their text message or through their email. And then when I looked at it, they knew about it, Edwin. That's how impactful it was originally, but it had all these other ancillary, or all these other services inside of one platform. And that's what was impactful for me. So I'll let you talk about that just for a second.
Thanks, Michael. You know, as it really is, at a casual glance, an in-depth look, here's something I discovered after 32 years being in the professional world. An in-depth look always reveals more than a casual glance. So a casual glance would tell you that Shuffle is simply an app that is a digital business card. And if it were just that, it would be well worth the investment. But if we'll just click the screen one more time, we'll look at the iceberg effect as that you'll get to see that there's a lot more that it actually does. But what I want you to think about, right, is what it will do for you, because I want you to discover what it does, but more importantly, what will it do for you? And Michael, you have shared several times now, and you're a very humble guy, but just in one of your business, you can account for over $1.2 million worth of new business in the last 9 months as a result of Shuffle. 7 months. Yeah, really 7 months. You're exactly
6 months,
right.
E. That's
6
right.
months, yeah.
That's exactly right.
And I know this about you. You're a smart enough businessman, and there's some margin in that 1.2 million. You've made some money in that deal. So the reason people are tuning in tonight, at the end of the day, let's just cut through the chase. Do they want to elevate their business? Yes, we're going to talk about that. Do you want to simplify your life? Yes. But hey, man, we all got to make money. And that's what this does. And here's why it helps you make money, Michael. All of these things on one platform inside of one cost. And Michael, speak to that a little bit, because you and I and our businesses are implementing every single one. These are daily. These aren't weekly or monthly needs. These are daily needs where we are becoming efficient, and the return on investment is exponentially significant. Talk about that if you would.
That's right. I want you guys to understand now that we had a construction engaging with our customers through the digital business card. But what I realized that I was able to put so many different services that we put together into the different business cards. So every single one that was sent out, and as soon as somebody clicked on it, I was notified they clicked on it. Now, the bottom line is, out of that $1.2 million, we have still continually we probably would have gotten some of that business anyway. But this let me stay engaged, let me get in touch with them immediately. And what it did, it gave me stats and tracking, and I was able to do custom lead capture and develop a CRM. It was like a virtual assistant and a virtual landing page, and I was able to change them in real time. Because, Edwin, do you want to control the narrative about you? We've talked about this. Or do you want people to be able to just kind of go randomly get information about you? This gave me an opportunity with social media and some other things that we were doing through text messaging and through emails to communicate with our list in the way that we wanted to communicate. And you can see here, I mean, the follow-up reminders, the lead generation tracking, the custom lead capture pages. If we go down this whole entire deal, I mean, I'm not even going to tell you about the QR code. I mean, I call it the pandemic business card, because see my QR code right there? They just can scan it from 6 feet away and they can get everything you know about me in a lot of different businesses I have. So it's super impactful that way.
It really is. And typically you would think about all of these things that does one thing, because you talked about in your businesses, you spend thousands. Maybe in some people's, they would spend hundreds. Whether it's hundreds or thousands, at the end of the day, it's not so much what you're spending, but what you're getting for what you're spending. What we're doing on a day-to-day basis, everybody that's on this call is looking to do all of these things in a turnkey scenario, right? It is so impactful. When you talked about controlling your narrative, because if you're not controlling your narrative, someone else is. That's the bottom line,
Absolutely.
right? And so reaching people and impacting people and engaging people in real time, where you're able to, because here's what selling is. I've been selling for 32 years. I've been fortunate to be number one for 32 years. I know just a little bit about it, humbly. And it's about the person who has the most influence or the most information has the most influence. So if I can send something to someone and I know they're looking at it in real time, and I then reach out to them again and reinforce that message, and I'm placing now my personality on top of that, now I am delivering and speaking to a warm body. Hey man, that's what we want to be able to do. And that does all this. Here's the kicker. It does it for $20 a month. You can own Shuffle as an app and invest in it and have it forever for $20 a month. And what I love about it is, we'll talk about this a little bit in our next segment, Michael. The people behind it are like-minded, and it continues to become more robust, more real-time, more present. Shuffle at its core is not just the present, man. It is the future, and it's the next 10, 12 years of the future. And with what's happened in our world, you better have a vehicle that does all these things on one platform and does it efficiently. When you do that, and you and I coach and consult with hundreds of people around the country, daily, weekly, monthly, and they pay us a lot of money to do that, which is, we're blessed to be able to do that. But all of them talk about, I want to be better managers of my time, more efficient, better communicators with my past clients. I'll leave you with this, Michael, and hand it right back. If you're not efficiently and effectively and cutting edge communicating with your clients and the people they know, the power of who, guess what? Someone else is.
That's a great point, E. That is a fantastic point. That's why I say, if you can afford to take an opportunity and do something like this, you should do it. Because I'm spending, in my case, thousands of dollars, and I even forget that some of this stuff is taken out every month. And the cool thing about Shuffle and the people behind it is, they're not trying to send a big, huge contract that you have to sign up for 2 years. They're also not trying to get you to hold a lot of product and that kind of stuff. It's $20 a month, right? And the people that got you involved today, if you're on this call today, somebody invited you to be here, more than likely. And if they did, this is the cool thing about Shuffle. Bam, Shuffle, $10 a month for your business, for your whether you're in the real estate business, whether you're in the construction business, whether you're at a restaurant. When was the last time that you've been in a restaurant that you had to scan a QR code? Anybody? Me? Last night, right? That's what Shuffle can do for you. If I'm a restaurant person, Edwin, and I scan the menu, if Shuffle would have a lead capture pop up and say a free, and this happens already today, register for your free appetizer. Boom, they punch in my text message. I have their information. A restaurant is, who's the captured audience? A warm audience is somebody who's in your facility, right? We would love to have that. Well, now we're doing it for restaurants across the country. And Shuffle is in 12 countries already. Thousands of people. There's 380,000 people that are in just in America, and Shuffle is being. We're going to pass this along to a lot of people, but it gives you the opportunity, when somebody Googles you, for you to control your narrative. And all this right now can be done with all that on one platform for only $10 a month, as long as you use it. It's month to month. You don't have to continue to use it. I don't know why you can't take a chance on it when you do something like this.
Michael, I'm a really simple guy, and we're going to look at this quick graph. Man, graphs are great, and this is a powerful one, right? It's about timing, and timing is everything. But if you're not a graph person, just hear this. What's the power of having somebody lean in and say, "Tell me more"? Think about that. Whatever your services, the solutions that you offer, don't you want more people at the end of the day to lean in and go, "Okay, Jim, okay, Joseph, tell me more"? Don't you want, hey, sometimes we overcomplicate things. At the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do. That's what Shuffle does very efficiently from your phone, dude. Everybody, you lose your phone for 18 seconds and you lose your mind, right? And the freeway is no problem. You can drive on the freeway at 98 miles an hour, texting, calling, doing this, but lose your phone for 18 seconds, lose your mind, right? Michael, talk about this graph, man, because you
I call
are
it, hey,
yeah, go for it.
Evan, I call it phone anxiety, right? If I don't have my phone for a minute, I'm like, okay, oh no, where's my phone, right?
Yeah.
So I love it. That's right. Everything's on our phone. That's what's so great about what Edwin, ER, and Guy have developed and put in this thing. It's one platform, one app, $10 a month. But the cool thing is sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. These guys are both lucky and good. Here's what happened in 2017 to 2018. There was 108% increase in m-commerce. Now, what's m-commerce opposed to e-commerce opposed to commerce? Commerce is brick and mortar. E-commerce is online, correct? M-commerce is mobile app. In 2017, there was 51% of all transactions done on a device, whether that be an iPad or a tablet or a phone. That's what happened in 2017, 108% increase. People should have been perking their ears up right then. And the people that got in early, like these guys, are really going to benefit from it. Now we want to get benefit from it on, I call it a bell curve, or the curve that's going up, or the school S curve, right? So when you're going up, what happened this year, 2020, what happened? Well, we had a little thing called a pandemic. So the big box stores, the Walmarts, the Targets, the Costco's, they had to expedite their app, their mobile app. You cannot watch a commercial today without somebody saying, try our online, try our app, try our mobile app, our curbside service, our delivery service. That's what it's doing. It is spiking right now. You need to get on this right now while it's going up. Like I said, Shuffle's been in 12 countries right now, and they're only getting bigger. But for you to be able to control your narrative, control what people see when they get online with you, because 99.9% of the customers, if they're interested in your product, you know what they've already done? They've Googled you. They've looked you up. So this is a great way for you to stay relevant and to stay in time of people that are trying to actually get in touch with you with the most relevant way to do it. And that's through mobile apps, Edwin.
Michael, so true, man. And I'll share my experience a little bit. You and I are both in the 50 Club. It really, again, I'm a simple guy. You break it down, there's two categories.
Hashtag 50 life, baby.
That's right. There's entitled, and there's grateful. The question we have for you tonight is, which are you, man? And if you're grateful for the opportunity here, inside of every challenge is an opportunity. And the healthiest of all our attitudes is gratitude. We're just going to ask you gratefully tonight, graciously, hey man, become part of utilizing what Shuffle will do for you. Now we're about to segue. So you've seen it. I think we built the value of why if you're on this call tonight, you absolutely need to download Shuffle. Click, get with the person that's invited you, and make Shuffle a part of your business. And we're going to ask you to try it, right? And implement it. It's not who you know, it's not what you know, it's what you implement that matters. We're going to take a little 30-second pause, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk to you about Shuffle, but also the greatest word of mouth is advertising, is just that, word of mouth, right? And we're going to talk about our affiliate program and how you can have Shuffle, and you can also create an additional stream of revenue in addition to your current stream of revenue by simply sharing it. We feel like that if we keep it that grassroots, we can continue to reinvest and continue to make it more robust, more current, more permanent for you. And that is how America has really grown, is that grassroots advertising, sharing something. That's what our affiliate program is about. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Michael and I are going to talk about the founders of Shuffle and Elify, the company, while we're involved, and what it can do for you from an affiliate program. Michael, hand it back to you.
Yeah, that's really perfect segue, Edwin. So here's what we've done tonight. We've talked to you about what Shuffle can do for your business personally. And if you know someone that can benefit from it, we just encourage you and hope that you'll share it with them, because I know so many businesses and not one of them cannot benefit from Shuffle. So as we wait for a second, if that's something you're interested in, get back with the person who invited you. You get Shuffle, try it out.
Michael, we lost your signal for just a minute, so I'm going to grab it back over. Hopefully it'll reconnect. But
Personal business side hustle, which I call it.
yeah,
Can you hear me now?
we can, Michael, but why we lost you for just a second. What I was going to say for those of you that are going to be joining us for the affiliate program, if you need to reconnect it, that's fine, is that the transition here is what it can do for you and your business and the side hustle. And again, I think for us to do that, we got to take a little bit of an in-depth look. So we're going to segue here to who created Shuffle. And really, they're just two dudes that got to know each other in college. They played college football together. They were like-minded. They had an idea. And isn't that the American way again, once again? People building businesses out. You know, Amazon started in a garage. These guys created really something, a paradigm shift, and they did it with a combined over 20 years of experience. Michael, you and I, as owners of Edge Global Inc., an international speaking and training and consulting company, affiliated previously with Zig Ziglar, people come to us from all over the world, and they're constantly saying, hey, I've got an idea. Will you join us? But you know, when you were talking a minute ago about how you discovered Shuffle, it was exactly what the affiliate program is. Someone we know, right? Kathy came to you and said, hey, she just did word of mouth, right?
That's word of mouth, baby.
Yeah. And now you and I, by one person making that introduction, now you and I are partners in this endeavor, right? And that sets up beautifully what an affiliate program is. So what LFI, the umbrella, Shuffle, the solution has done is they've created an affiliate program or word of mouth. And they weren't the innovators of that, right? Michael, I love what you say, man. I ain't got to drive the coolest car. I just want the best rims on my ride, right? Yeah. I have to reinvent the wheel. I just want the best rims on my ride. That's what LFI has done, because Amazon, Upwork, Zoom, all these people have already created an affiliate program. But here's typically what they do. Because they've now gotten so big, they sort of dictate the terms to you and say, hey, we're going to compensate you in some way one time. Shuffle goes a lot deeper. They're going to compensate you for 10 levels. And every time you share Shuffle, if you decide to stay on this call and you share Shuffle with someone else, don't do it. Do it for what it will do for them. Remember, it's about what you do. Selling is something you do with and for someone, not to someone. What it'll do for them, how it'll solve their problems, get them using it. Guess what? You get compensated. Not once, not twice, but every month forever, as long as they use it. And every time they tell someone, and they tell someone, and they tell someone, all the way 10 people down, you get compensated a percentage of that monthly subscription notice. Michael, hey man, you don't have to make any product investments, right? You don't have to have a garage full of product. You can create an additional revenue stream, right? This is right in your lane. Nobody does it better than you. Why is Shuffle the best side hustle in the world today?
Hey, the reason it's the best side hustle, Edwin, because it comes up. This is now, hear me now. You already said it, E. You word of mouth, and you don't buy product. You buy things that other people like. You buy on recommendations. You go eat at a restaurant because your neighbor said it was. This is like that on steroids. And what Guy and ER have done, because they have the servant mentality, that servant leadership, which is you can have everything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. And that's what Shuffle is. It's the bridge to that. And every time I see somebody that I feel like that is struggling for leads or trying to get into a different space with a different type of customer, I introduce them to Shuffle now. Because in a lot of times when I'm showing them my Shuffle card, I can have that conversation, whether it's at a gas pump, which has happened, or whether it's been online, which has happened. And it really gives me the opportunity to talk about this graph on the left, which is the ultimate side hustle, and the digital marketing platform and the mobile app, and it's all on one platform, all that stuff. But here's what the key is. This is one of the I think that what Guy and ER have invested in. They've made a significant investment by partnering with us, because as a solopreneur, entrepreneur, direct salesperson, Edwin, I want you to speak to this too, is that it's lonely at the top. I mean, when you're the ones that sweep the floors and you sign the checks, you know better than most people is the fact that it gets lonely making those hard decisions. But to have a community that instead of surviving, you can thrive in, or you can have those tough days and you can relate to somebody. And that's what we have here with Shuffle. Because as I've gotten older and I've been able to choose who I want to do business with, I want to do life with people that I enjoy and like, and that are like-minded. And that's what the coaching program with the LFI Shuffle also gives you guys. If you sign up as an affiliate, you're not only going to become someone you can make money. Up to 50% is what Guy and ER investing per person, per person that gets involved. Up to 50%, 10 levels deep. You're also going to get a bunch of coaching and also a bunch of like-minded people to bounce things off of, Edwin.
Michael, yeah, so true. And let me just really simplify that for everybody, okay? If you were to go out today and you said you wanted to have an accountability coach or life or sales coach inside of your business, you'd pay between $500 and $2,500 a month for that individual. And they'd be your accountability partner, and you get on individual Zooms and all that. Just so you understand, here's what we're saying. You get everything that comes with Shuffle, the app. You get the ability to create an additional revenue stream that will more than pay for your $10 investment. In fact, you can put hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in your pocket monthly. And you get to tap into a like-minded community where we do masterminds, we do trainings. In fact, we'll do one tomorrow night on Wednesday night. And Michael, I say this very humbly, but I can say it because it's factual, right? There are companies in America that pay Michael and Edwin to come in for 2 days. They pay us $25,000 for 2 days. They bring all their people in. They pay all of our expenses while we're there. Think about that for a minute. $25,000. And they don't bring us in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, year after year after year. We can send you the list of the people that do that. And we deliver. You know why they do it? Because that $25,000 investment grows them hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, because you don't build a better business, you build better people, and better people build a business. What we're telling you tonight is you can have Shuffle, you can create a side hustle, and you can get all of those features and factors and plug into a like-minded community and invest $10 a month. If you're on this, or you know somebody that needs to be in this, dude, I don't know how it gets any simpler than that, Michael.
Hey, the fact that if there's one takeaway tonight, and if you're still on this call, that means you want to build your business, you want to be impactful to people around you. The one thing that you can say, there's two. I'm going to give you two. There's one thing you can say. I want to give you two. Edwin just said one, and that's right here. You don't build a business. You build people, and people build the business. You do the right things, pour into the right people. They're able to pour in their community, and they're able to design their life. They're able to take their family and elevate it because of what you've been able to put in front of them and give them the opportunity to do something better, which boils down to number two. And this is it. And I'm going to let you guys go after this. I hope you get back with the person that invited you to this call. Is that you 100%? I said it earlier, because Guy and the ER live this. You can have everything in life you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want. And that's biblical. That's the golden rule, guys. It's pretty simple if you boil it all down. Just treat people like you want to be treated. And what Shuffle is that bridge, right? It defines the gap. It is that bridge that lets you do that for other people in a more relevant way, like today, than it ever has been before. So everyone, I appreciate y'all stopping in. Thanks for letting me jump on here, Edwin, ER, and guys. Always, I appreciate all you guys. I look forward to seeing you soon. Jump on in the affiliate program, and we'll see you on the other side, right, E?
Michael, thanks everybody. It's been a real pleasure. Always an honor to be with you guys.
Always an honor, brother. Take care. See you.